Sellout Jeff Sessions says Americans owe criminal FBI agents 2 things he denies Trump. Our corrupt Attorney General Jeff Sessions has finally removed all doubt that he is the deep state's insurance policy against President Donald Trump. When you hear what Sellout Sessions said that Americans owe to the corrupt FBI agents who tried to take Trump down, your blood will boil. After completely betraying Trump and millions of American patriots by recusing himself from the deep state's operation to fabricate Russian collusion, Sessions has taken his treachery a step further and incomprehensibly defended criminal FBI agents Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, Andrew McCabe, James Comey, and Robert Mueller by recently making the case that their corrupt actions may have innocent explanations. If it feels like we've just entered the twilight zone of a politicized Department of Justice and corrupted FBI, that's because we have. We are literally in the middle of a Game of Thrones between the ultra-liberal deep state infrastructure put into place by former President Barack Obama and our champion President Donald Trump. It's very apparent that the deep state was beyond prepared for Trump and that the traps were set long before he took office. Now that Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation is collapsing into a pile of political dung right before our eyes, the left has activated their insurance policy in the form of the sellout who runs the now politicized DOJ, Jeff Sessions. According to Zero Hedge, during a press conference on Friday, December 15, 2017, Sessions tried desperately to put out the fire of contempt that now rages within millions of Americans for him and his corrupt counterparts throughout the DOJ and FBI. When asked about his position on the damning new evidence against FBI agent Peter Strzok, he said, "Sometimes things that might appear to be bad in the press have more innocent explanations, so fairness and justice should also be provided to our personnel." Are you kidding me? Sellout Sessions had done nothing but deny his boss Trump fairness and justice since he took office. After hearing about the 2 things that Sessions now thinks that Americans owe to the criminals running the FBI, it was difficult to put into words an accurate summation of the situation without an overabundance of expletives. Therefore, I find it necessary to quote one of ancient Rome's greatest orators, Marcus Tullius Cicero. A nation can survive its fools and even the ambitious. But it cannot survive treason from within. An enemy at the gates is less formidable, for he is known and carries his banner openly. But the traitor moves amongst those within the gate freely, his sly whispers rustling through all the alleys, heard in the very halls of government itself. For the traitor appears not a traitor, he speaks in accents familiar to his victims, and he wears their face and their arguments. He appeals to the baseness that lies deep in the hearts of all men. He rots the soul of a nation, he works secretly and unknown in the night to undermine the pillars of the city, he infects the body politic so that it can no longer resist. A murderer is less to fear. Watch as Sellout Sessions spins his deceit and tells Americans to give the criminals at the FBI fairness and justice. Attorney General Jeff Sessions is the traitor within our country. He knew exactly what he was doing when he handed complete power over to Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein. There was no surprise on Sessions' behalf when Rosenstein hired a corrupt Trump-hating liar to lead the Russian investigation. It was part of his plan. No good can come from Sessions being allowed to remain as our Attorney General. Join us in demanding that the sly whisperer Sessions be fired immediately along with Rosenstein and Mueller. Please share this with others if you agree.